Hi, this is Sheriff Gary McFadden, another segment of MCSO News 45. Well, today we want to bring you some good news. We have decided to do our own podcast, and the podcast is going to be called Podcast from the Pods. So we're actually going to do our podcast from inside the Mecklenburg County Detention Center, commonly known as the jail, and we're going to talk about the different things that is not talked about by the local news channel. So we want to talk about crime. We want to talk about community. We want to talk about youth crime. We want to talk about poverty. We even want to talk about reentry. So why are we doing this? Because nobody can tell our story better than we can. So in order to tell our story, we need to tell our story. Things that are misconstrued, misrepresentative, and even missed by the news, we want to be able to talk about them. And here's the good part. We are going to invite our city officials. We're going to invite some of our community leaders. We're going to invite some just ordinary people off of the street, or we're going to invite some people who have been inside the Mecklenburg County Detention Center and have been released. And they're going to tell you how hard it is just to get resources. Past couple of days, I've got multiple phone calls from family members. And here's why this is so important. One young lady said, I just need resources for my son. And I said, well, ma'am, here's what you can do. You can go to our post-release center here at the Mecklenburg County Detention Center. Now, most people don't even know we have a post-release center, but we do. And so this is why it's important for us to tell our own story and get these resources and information to you. So, podcast from the pods. Now, here's what we're also going to do. Podcast from the pod is going to go to the streets, and we're going to go to the communities, and we may even go to the square downtown and just sit up and talk about some hot issues like immigration. What are your opinions? Are you getting the true facts about immigration, or are you just getting sound bites, sound clips, and misleading information? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have our podcast, and we want you to link to it. Click onto the links at the bottom of this, and you'll be able to download our podcast and listen to it. And if you believe that you want to come on our podcast, we will welcome you, because podcast from the pod is going to be real. It's going to be raw. But one thing that we're always going to say, it's going to be factual, because we deal with facts and the law and not opinions and suggestions. So, podcast from the pod, we love to have you. Please listen in, please tune in, and always please support your local sheriff's office. Thank you.